Aaron,
Okay.
did
Yeah.
you were generally projected to go higher? Were you a little surprised to fall down to the 23rd spot?
Not really. I mean, going into the draft, I knew anything's possible, so that's what I really prepared for.
Did the Pacers ask you to come in for a workout? Was there talk about that?
I don't know exactly. You got to talk to my agent about that one.
About how many workouts did you complete?
About 13.
Aaron, for those that haven't seen you play, how would you describe your game?
Just somebody who's going to come in and play hard, playmaking, shoot the ball at a high level, and play defense.
For you to be a starting point guard down the road in this league, where do you think you need to work on?
I always feel like I can improve my all-around game, so I'm gonna always work on everything.
How much do you know about kind of the Pacers, what they did last season, and this team?
You guys are very, very talented. Pretty young, actually. I know you guys took LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers to a 7-game series, and calls just didn't really go your way at the end. But I know you guys are on the rise, and I feel like I can come in and help you guys.
Have you had a chance to talk to your former teammates since you've been drafted tonight?
No, not yet.
EK and TJ, how do you feel about joining former teammates like you will be here?
It should be great. I mean, it was fun playing with at UCLA, and I'm gonna enjoy playing with them there. So it should be great.
Do you know Darren Collison at all?
I've met him a couple times.
You decided what number you plan to wear?
Not yet. I don't know exactly.
Coach McMillan said that the defensive component was significant in terms of why they chose you. Is being a 3-year guy, is that something that you had to be able to do, defend, to be able to stay on the court? And maybe that's kind of some of the things that might separate guys like you from maybe guys who may only play 1 year.
For sure. I mean, going in, I wasn't really that highly touted, but I felt like I was very confident in my ability. So I guess you can say defense really pushed me forward and put me in the top tier of the draft. But I'm just excited to be here, to be honest.
How have your older brothers helped you along the way as far as letting you know what it takes to make it to the NBA and just helping you work on your game?
It's not so much they told me anything, it's just watching them, their work ethic, everything they go through, the ups and the downs of the season. So just knowing that and how it feels and everything like that, it helps me out a lot.
Has your sister-in-law said anything about coming to Indy?
I haven't talked to her yet.
What was that moment
I'm sure
like?
she will.
Say it again.
I said I'm sure she will.
What was that moment like when you heard you were drafted and you shared that moment? I mean, 3 brothers all being in the NBA at one time, that had to be a pretty surreal experience.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. I'm very happy that we're able to get the job done, so to speak, and have 3 brothers in the league that are all guards, and so I'm very excited.
What was it like growing up with 2 older brothers like that? Were they the kind who kind of nurtured you and encouraged you, or were they the kind who, beat up on you? What was your relationship with them like growing up?
A little bit of both. Playing against them really helped me push forward and gain the confidence and toughness that I needed. So they've helped me in like every way I can imagine, just being out there playing with them and knowing them, seeing what they went through. So it for sure helped me out a lot.
How do you think you compare to them as a prospect?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's for you guys to decide.
Is the defensive part, though, your brother Drew, I mean, that's one of the things that separates him probably from most other point guards. His ability not just to defend, but his will to defend. Where does that come from? Is that something that somebody in particular taught you? Is that something that you guys kind of drawn from each other? Where does that desire come from for that part?
Just at a young age, my dad always told us defense is going to be what separates you guys. So he taught us that if you play defense, you're going to really show, I guess, people what you can do, and they're going to really like you. So we just pretty much took that in consideration and just try to play defense.